Tonight, an urgent
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? Sorry for the late start, too, for those who usually see this show at 7 p.m. I was on Ron's channel celebrating Katie Moochow's birthday, but also, his too, since it's going to be on Sunday. But I just really want to say to all you guys who are been anticipating this show, and especially for anyone who is, a recent, subscriber to my channel. And for those who are new, also, it's just like when it comes to with these shows, usually starts at 7 p.m. Do it a little bit earlier, but since it's, I was invited to a panel and we stayed on there for 4 hours straight. So 4 hours of just, connecting with people, chatting it up, share all that good stuff too. Just really want to let you guys know about that too, and especially for anyone who is just who just subscribed to my channel also too. So I don't want to let you guys down, but I also have a responsibility to just really connect with you guys and just really just see what's up and how you guys are doing too. So, but before all that as well too, I welcome you guys to the After Hour Conversations too. This is a place for all the grown folks, whether we're in our 20s, in our 30s, in our 40s, 50s, etc., to really have open discussions about certain things that's happening in our lives and society, and just like in general too, from spiritual topics to relationships to all kind of stuff too. So, and if you guys can hear my microphone, if you guys can see my camera too, just feel free to let me know, and all that good stuff also too. So I'm really going to try to keep this show under an hour, just to really catch up with you guys and just catch up with you and just see see what how you guys are doing. I just really feel bad, just like and I'm also taking accountability for like when it comes to me as a content creator, because I've been really hibernating for the last month or so. I mean, I had I have some plans just like when it comes to just making content for you guys, and I really have been doing that too. But it's just like when it comes to the month of January, I've been really just been hibernating and being a lazy ass. So I'm just really not trying to make excuses about it. I'm just really being real and upfront with you guys too. So, but yeah, it's always good to hear from you guys, especially to all the local. I say local, but shit, what's the word I was gonna say? um, the daily watchers. So my YouTube family. I should say family in general to the community. So when it comes to I don't know what words to say when it comes to my subscribers. I appreciate you guys as human beings. I appreciate you guys' time, energy, just like when it comes to being who you are, and just like for those who are watching my stuff also, I appreciate you guys too. So yeah, much love to all you guys who are watching this, and for those who are watching the replay too. That's totally cool. I appreciate you guys too. As human beings, if you guys didn't notice, I'm kind of glistening right now, but ironically, I'm not tired. So it's like, maybe all this, maybe it's just all this gameplay of just me playing Tekken 8 for the last couple of days. Just I say staying up all night, just doing that. But I've been really putting a lot of energy to, my gaming channel also too. Like I have like at least 50 videos that I created for the last in December. Then I'm uploading it, you know, not only for this month but also in February, March, April, really going up to towards summer too, like the halfway of the year. So I have like a shitload of ton of content for on the holistic gaming channel too. When it comes to certain gameplay that you guys want to see and videos to be entertained by. So I just want to give you guys a heads up about it too. And if you guys ever want to check out the Holistic Gaming channel too, you're more than welcome to do so as well. At any time, at my Linktree has all my links to my social media sites, and gaming channels, and all kind of stuff too when it comes to my services and what I provide too. So, anyways, I know it's probably late right now for those who are probably wondering, why the hell is he streaming so late? Usually he does it around 7, but it's just like when it comes to connecting with people like on Ron's channel too. When it comes to just celebrating his birthday, I just really have to show up, because shout out to my big brother Ron. If he's listening to, I know he's probably eating his food and resting from a 4-hour live stream. And big shout out to Katie also too, and the people that I didn't have the pleasure to just talk with, but also that I just met on the panel too. So shout out to all you guys as well. For anyone who is listening to this now, and for those who are watching the replay too, shout out to you guys who I, connected with on the panel, and especially for those in the chat room too on Ron's channel. So big shout out to him. Shout out to Katie, Moonchild World. Shout out to all the people, who are there too in the chat and everything else too. Prayers to anyone who's going through it out there too, who are going through certain challenges when it comes to not just physical, but also with, mental, spirit, etc. I know sometimes life, kicks our ass in so many ways, from just like, one thing to the next, and just like circumstances. But when we take the time to just, pray for them and just send some love their way, it can really just be helpful too. So, and it really goes a long way as well. So thank you guys for just really being patient, and especially for those who are just watching this live, and for those who are watching the replay too. I totally understand if it's too late for you guys if you can't watch it. I mean, it's like, hey yo, like how the hell is he still got this energy to be live? It's like what the fuck? It's just like it's crazy, but I do this for you guys too. It's just more than this is like a self-care and wellness, so when it comes to self-care and wellness, just really connecting with each other, having a heart to heart, having like open discussions about certain things, it's totally worth it. I do it for you guys too. And I just love you guys. I probably will repeat that saying that, but you probably will see it with my actions. So, but hey, I wanted to catch up with you guys, see what's up, how you guys are doing when it comes to my YouTube audience and all that stuff too. So, I mean, hey, sometimes I really want to share this with you guys too. If you guys ever wanted to share, I mean, it's just I don't know how to explain it, honestly. I mean, for the last couple of weeks so far, probably in January, I've been really just been hibernating. I know, like, probably like, I'm not trying to make excuses about it, but it's just like, I've been just really sitting in my room and just like, it's just like, being of service, when it comes to me being a Reiki practitioner, yogi, yoga instructor, and of course, just really, somewhat being like a wellness advocate, or I say advocate, but like wellness consultant, just selling, natural products that can, help people's energy and all that stuff too. And it's just like, oh man, like, I don't know how you guys feel about social media, but like, this is just my own honest opinion too. You guys can totally disagree, but for me, it's like, it's kind of like, it's like a hit or miss. Like it, even just like for the last couple of weeks, it's been just like, do I really want to be on social media that much too? It's just like, I use it just like when it comes to just like if I need to just want to, promote my doTERRA page, or if I want to just, share a quick self-healing meditation that can help people to just really bring some clarity towards their solar body, for their energy centers, for their heart chakra, to their throat chakras, to their third eye, to the crown, to the soul star, the earth star, the root chakras, the sacral, and all the subtle body energies too. And just like not to overwhelm you with a lot of content, not just to flood your feed, but just really dropping in some, not just take, self-care in everyday, life too. And just like, if you be entertained along the way, if you guys took from it, you guys feel educated and entertained at the same time, then I've done my job right too, basically. So when it comes to that, and, especially to, anyone who is just listening and watching right now too, whether you're watching this live and watching the replay, it's just like when it comes to being a content creator, you have your moments where you just like you're on this creative kind of high too, basically. And it's just like, you want to create videos, you got ideas down, you write them in your journal, you create the video how you want to do it too, whether you're just like you're doing a reading about a story, or if you're talking about a certain topic too, wherever that may be for a video, or it can even be just like sharing like a recipe or whichever too. It's just like, you have your creative kind of like highs in a really natural and healthy way, where you can just like, oh, let me make this video that can really help people out there who can really benefit from this too, and just really create that, edit the, the sound, the video quality, make sure everything's said right too, and it goes, it really supports YouTube's guidelines, because I really want to, as a content creator, I really want to just, sometimes, I like to tell it like it is, but at the same time, I don't want to offend anyone. I'm the kind of person that just like says like, hey, I'll tell it like it is, but ways I don't want to offend anyone, even though I might, but my whole MO is not to offend you, but I really got to tell it like it is, so just really telling you the truth, not just trying to sugarcoat shit, so But yeah, but getting back to the topic at hand, I was talking about with being a content creator. It's you have your moments where you have your creative highs, and there's times where you need to just hibernate and really just to really just take care of yourself, to get off of social media. And that's been really what I've been doing lately too. Like I I used to work out like 3 days a week, but now I work out on the weekdays, like Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And if I miss one day, I can go next or something like that. Or if I work out one day, then I take the other day to rest and to just really reflect, do some other stuff too. Connect with other potential clients if I can connect with when it comes to with my services that I provide. Being a Reiki practitioner, yoga practitioner, all that stuff too. And if they want some awesome self care products from doTERRA too, just hook them up. It's it's really cool. Um, and I love being in service of that too. Because for those who don't know about my background, I mean, I used to be a janitor, like around like 2007. Work with the team, but people with special needs too, because I kind of fit in that category too. And I learned how to work with a team. How to listen, how to take orders, clean the bathrooms, windows, toilets. I know it's not like the most safest environment, but I learned a lot of skills from that. I took that, when I was going back to school, really decide if I want to be in the entertainment industry or the wellness industry. And it's like, you know what? In my mind, it's like, how can we just combine both? And at the same time, just really trying to figure all that out. So I know like sometimes, in those fields like in entertainment industry, and in the wellness industry, it can really just be competitive. And for me, I don't like to be competitive. I like to find solutions. It's like, hey, sometimes in certain things you have to be competitive. Like say for example, like if you're in martial arts or if you're in a sport. I mean, I get it. You got it. There can only be one winner. But at the same time, it's like the wellness industry. It's like it's just like you can really just do things that can really benefit everyone, and everyone can come out on top. So that's always been like in my heart too, when it comes to that. And like for those who don't know too, it's just like, being a Reiki practitioner and just really got my, certification in that too, being a master Usui, Reiki practitioner. It's just been like on January 19th, it's been like uh, it's like my first year anniversary, just getting my certification. So it's really, I'm really proud of that achievement. Just really studying about, that beautiful energy healing practice. When it comes to a Sui Reiki, as well, and just really studying it, not trying to rush it, trying to do it in a day, just really doing it for like a year. I've been really studying that, from the attunements to the principles to how you can really apply that to every part of your life too. It's really amazing. I'm just really learning more about the subtle body in the most beautiful ways. I'm just totally obsessed about it. I even talk more about that than with yoga too, because I love yoga too, but at the same time, it's just like, sometimes, with the yoga community too, it can really kind of be like divided, just because, the roots of yoga, it's very beautiful, very powerful. And I respect those, when it comes to the Vedas, with everything too, with not just the asana practice, but also the principles of it too. And it's just, I just want the people who really are from that culture, who can really, have those deep roots from it too. I really want them to really just benefit and flourish from that too. And I want their practices to be respected from where they came from. Because, I respect Ricky where actually, just like how that beautiful energy practice is, created in those deep roots in Japan too. So, and the same goes with yoga too. It has those deep roots in, the Middle East and with, Southeast Asia, and especially in India too, mostly. So it's kind of like, I really want to respect those practices where they come from. And, me being an American too, American black man, basically. And it's just like, I just really want to, respect the practices that I've learned from where they came from. But getting back to what I was talking about too, especially for anyone who's listening, it's just like, really want to catch up with you guys too, and just really, just see how you guys are doing. You're more than welcome to share. what you guys are up to, if you guys are doing something awesome, if you guys are doing like a channel, if you guys are doing anything that's really unique too off of social media, and because like with YouTube and Instagram and Twitter and TikTok, it's so many things going on in social media too. It's hard to keep up, and sometimes if you feel overwhelmed to just trying to catch up with it, it's like, damn, like it's like you want to hibernate too. So it's kind of like, I get it too. If people want to just, say like to social media, just like cutting that shit off and just like, go outside, touch some grass, get the sun on your skin, just, or rain basically. I know like for those who live in Southern California, we've been dealing with a lot of rain here too, and that's understandable. I experienced that, each year from like last year to the year before. And it's just like it comes and goes because rain is a blessing, from water from nature. It can be kind of overwhelming in certain areas, and I hope anyone who's affected by it will be okay too. It's just like uh it's just like when it comes to rain, it's just like a blessing, getting that water, because that, in California, it's a lot of dry areas, especially like areas that look like the desert too, like in certain areas like in Inland Empire too, and in Orange County, of course, also because Orange County has a lot of beaches. You go to like Huntington Beach and other places. LA is very more metropolitan, so you got all those buildings. People are just got those big businesses going on there too. And with the Inland Empire, because it's kind of like it's very like I say like countryside, but it has more kind of like a mountain kind of like vibe here too. It's more family oriented a little bit, so it's kind of like people want to buy a house at a good price. I mean, you can, going to the Inland Empire is a really good deal because you could get a house that's pretty good price too compared to other places too that could probably cost a bit too. But I could be totally wrong about that too. So I don't know how about the housing market that's out there too, because I have a friend, a neighbor who's works in that field too. And I probably should ask her those questions too, but that's outside my field of expertise. I usually call that too. I like to stay in my lane of expertise because I'm just a nerdy hippie, honestly. And whether I'm talking about Reiki or if I'm talking about Tekken 8 or PlayStation 5, those are things that I could talk about all day too. So but when it comes to the housing market, when it comes to homes, that's not my field of expertise. So I'll leave that to the experts and respecting those people who can do that in a very healthy way. So yeah, yeah. Shoot, I have a lot to talk about too. Oh shit. Um, what else I was gonna say? Oh yeah, on let me gather my thoughts for a minute. Because when I talk a lot too, I tend to lose my thoughts. So give me a second. So yeah, it's just like when it comes to just with you guys, catching up with you guys too. If you guys ever want to leave any kind of suggestions or videos that you want me to make too, I'll do my best to do that also. Because lately I've been just hibernating. I've been I say kind of a bum, but just really hibernating and just really trying to like like how a bear is and they just want to be in like in their cave and just want to just hibernate. That's me basically. I'm man enough to admit it too. That's like my energy has been for the last couple of weeks. My heart and my mind wants me to just like make content, be of service. How can be of service for people too, especially when it comes to things I'm certified in too. So it's kind of like that, but my body is like, it just gotta irony, just really take some time for yourself too, because I always put others too before myself. So it's kind of like, just if I need to hibernate, if I want to just, be in my covers and just watch something very entertaining that's appealing to the eyes, appealing to my heart, appealing to the mind. I mean, I'll do it, of course, but it's always, in the front of my mind and my third eye in the back of my mind too. It's like, oh man, how can I be of service for people? Just making videos and content about certain things when it comes to self care and wellness. It's like, just really, brainstorming about that too. And I'm also doing like other stuff too. I've been doing this kind of like 30-day challenge, even though like I don't call it like a challenge, it's like an experiment too, just like when it comes to cutting back on certain things and just eating more of the, B12 and all the leafy greens and stuff too. And honestly, I don't feel much of a difference, honestly. It's just like I do that every single day. So it's like, it's like, huh, okay. I mean, I do this every day. I've been doing this for the last freaking 20 years, ever since in my 20s. So it's like, oh, but I'll just experience and see where that goes too, which is cool. And also too, I've been really just listening and just really taking notes about certain things too, what's happening out there in our society. And I know a few people who are going through it out there as well when it comes to what's happening out there in the world and with their families and all that. And my heart goes out to them too. I know I should be more vocal with that too, but I always trying to do my best to just, be respectful, mind my own business, stay in my lane of expertise, and just really be an overall decent human being too. Because, I know in the spiritual community, we're more than just our human experience, but at the same time, we gotta be human too. We gotta just, wake up, brush our teeth, wash our face, wash our ass, you know, spend time with our family, hug our kids, hug our pets, kiss our spouses, do things people do, or wherever that may be too, especially for adults. I can only speak from my own experience as an adult. But yeah, it's just really interesting, and just like over the last couple of weeks too, and especially with that, just making a lot of gaming content, and especially for anyone who's into gaming too, from the stories to the gameplay to the music to everything too. So I've been really making a lot of videos on that, and you know, even like the other day, I was just struggling to just get my live stream just going too. It kept freezing, it kept stopping. Just really using that PlayStation remote play, it really sucks. I tried it my best over the years to make it work, but I never got it to work. So, like for anyone who is subscribed to my gaming channel, you guys have to see that firsthand. I truly apologize. I found like a capture card that I can use just to plug into my computer, and I can also record my gameplay on my PS5. So I'll probably will do that probably next week too, like probably next Friday, just to make it up to you guys. When it comes to with my gaming channels too. So excuse me. When it comes to that, also, hold on a second. My throat is dry as fuck. Okay, my throat is dry as hell. It's like, what the hell? It's like, holy shit. It's like,
Now you tell me.
it's like, what the fuck? It's like, my throat's like, hey, motherfucker, get something to drink. You're talking too fast. So, but anyways, getting back to what I was talking about too, especially for anyone who is listening and watching a replay, it's just like, what was it talk? Yeah, just like when it comes to the gameplay and just figuring out, I had a capture card all this time and I didn't know how to use it until it's like, oh, put two together and record your gameplay instead of just using like another resource that just freezes all the time. So for yeah, I found a solution to that. Thank goodness. I only paid like at least $15 for the capture card, and it's totally worth it. It works. So, but anyways, yeah. I just really want to catch up with you guys, especially to you guys who subscribed to my YouTube channel just now, and for those who are Ray, um, loyal subscribers also. So it's like Ray. That sound like Scooby Doo a little bit. It's like what? It's like how can I say it like that? It's like what the hell? It's like I even say what the hell, and people probably watch me like this saying
Language.
it's like, oh shit, I said
Language.
so it's like, hey yo, it's like, what's the deal? But anyways, yeah, I just really want to catch up with you guys too. I know it's probably late for anyone who's watching this now. You guys are asleep. You guys are probably, doing your own thing on Saturday night, wherever that may be. It's none of my business. But hey, more power to you if you're doing it in a healthy way. I mean, so it's like, hey, or that floats your boat for grown folks out there. That's totally cool. Self care and wellness. It can look different in so many ways for different people. So like for self care, for certain people who are more adventurous and who like to have a good time, they probably want to spend their Saturday nights just cuddling up with their spouse and just have a good time, just the two of them. If their kids are with their families, or if they're their grandparents, or if they just don't have any kids too. It's like, yo, you want to Netflix and chill. It's like, what the fuck? Why not? So
Language.
it's Kath, I'm sorry. You gotta keep it real. It's like, yo, you gotta keep it real about it too. But in most cases, sometimes self care and wellness could be just like, just sitting on your bed and reading your favorite book and learning about something too. So it's kind of like, wherever that floats your boat when it comes to your weekend, that's totally up to you guys, and that's cool. So it's like, in this social media environment, especially like on YouTube, it's just like sometimes, you have your off days, you have your moments of, creative, highs, and creative, hibernation moments too. Like I am right now too, like just doing these kind of live streams every month. And then I just go off of social media and just, do what I need to do too. So it's like, just kind of like brainstorm, make videos, short videos, or videos with readings and other things too that people want to suggest too. So, but yeah, I love to connect with you guys though too, and catch up with you guys, even if it's probably late. You guys probably stay up all night and do what you guys need to do just to rest, have a good time, to recharge yourselves, and et cetera, et cetera. And just like like when it comes to with social media, and you guys are more than welcome to chime in if this resonates with you too. It's really crazy out there. I know like I follow a lot of content on social media platforms, especially like on YouTube, about relationships, the dating climate, and I've heard of like these like really crazy videos in recently too. It's just like when it comes to certain people traveling abroad, like I know like when it comes to like with men traveling abroad, it's like, okay, like you traveling first, just trying to get laid, or are you traveling just to you know just to experience the culture and just really having a good time. And what's up, Ocean Garnett? I seen you earlier in Ron's channel, and yeah, I was going to go live earlier, but I wanted to stay longer on Ron's birthday channel for Katie Moonchild, so I kind of scheduled it on a later date. So I was saying this earlier before you got here, Ocean Garnett, or if you're listening too. So it's kind of like I apologize for the late start, just because like I was on that panel for 4 hours straight. So I didn't want to be rude and just leave. I just listen. I just listened for 4 hours mostly straight. I didn't talk much. So that's kind of a accomplishment right there too. Like a guy who could listen for 4 hours. It's like, what? Reggie? You listen for 4 hours? It's like, what the fuck? It's like, yo, it's cool. But hey, it's good to see you, Ocean Garnet. I'm surprised you're still up too, and hopefully you are enjoying your night, wherever you're doing. That's totally your business. It's none of my business. And so, much love to you. Thank you for being here and showing support also too by liking the live stream, share with your friends. I totally accept that. I really appreciate that too, especially for this channel too. So, but yeah, it's good to see you, Ocean Garnet, and for anyone who is listening too. So, yeah, just really want to catch up with you guys, see what's up. Hope you guys are doing well and all that too, because I feel bad just when it comes to not being so active on this channel as much. I know I probably share a few videos here and there with short videos like self-healing meditations and with the collective readings too for like each month. So but it's kind of like I just want to catch up with you guys and just just see what's up, how you guys are doing too. So you know just really want to do that and just have a responsibility, you know just like when it comes to connect with you guys, especially my audience as well, because I love you guys. So that's nice. Yeah, I stayed for them. I really made that big sacrifice. I was gonna leave like around 7, like around 6:30. I was really that's my main goal. But I thought to myself, it's like, no, I don't want to leave so early, so soon. I was like, I'll just stay and see what's gonna happen. So it's like, okay, I'll schedule the show for like a later date too. So it's kind of like staying like a few more, like a few hours later. So, it's like, oh shit, it's like 4 hours later. It's like, damn. But it was fun though, connecting with Katie and Ron and other people too. Like with Maya, it was really good to see her. And shout out to Maya too, Black Cat Tarot, if you're listening. I I think the last time I was on her channel was like she was doing like the detective kind of like readings too, and I was a guest on her too. It was really fun. I love her too. So like Maya's the real deal. She's a sweetheart. She's really tough also. I know she's going through it too. But my heart goes out to her too. She's a really, really beautiful person. Same goes to Katie also, and all you guys too who are listening. And so, in a respectful way, I'm saying that, of course. Yeah, yeah. So like I know sometimes like Ocean Garnet, like guys don't get the best rep for being a good listener, but I listen to Ron talk and Katie and other people too for 4 hours straight. I didn't say much at all. I only said like a few words here and there if Ron was telling me something or if like I think her name was Sun Psychic Jean. I don't want to get butcher her name. She's really cool. Shout out to her. And it was just like, it was just like I was just listening and just really multitasking at the same time. It's like, oh shit, like I was listening and multitasking at the same time. I just didn't say much. I even have my microphone on. I didn't even say much. So I could have, but I was just like, I don't want to be rude. And so it's like, I'll just listen. So, so yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, if you had to go to bed, I totally understand that too. And again, like I was saying earlier, if you have to go to bed, if you need to go to sleep, if you want to just have some spicy good times with people that you want to care about with the Netflix and chill, you know, that's totally your business and your time is your time. That's precious too. So definitely. Yeah, it's always good to see you guys though, for those who pop in and say hello and catch up and all that good stuff too. Yeah, it was good to see Maya. I'm glad to see her though too. That really was like the icing on the cake too, like on a birthday cake. Like, if you have like an ice cream birthday cake and you have like some naturally goodness, icing on the top, that was like, that was Maya saying that metaphorically too. So it was really good to see her. That's really, that just put a big old smile on a lot of people's faces, including myself. So definitely, definitely. Yeah, I'm glad she's taking care of herself. Though I know I think she says she's going to do a surgery also. So if you guys ever want to pray for Maya, also you want to send some prayers, or if you guys want to subscribe to her channel, also I think I have a link to her channel, too. So let me see if I can post it. Let's see. There it is. I think that's it. So I'm gonna post Maya's channel, but also gonna post Ron's and Katie's also. Okay. And also too, I just really noticed that too. You guys are more than welcome to post links, but if like say if you post the same link more than once, I know like the YouTube kind of system will think you're a bot. So just really being careful with that. I don't want you guys to get like like booted or or kicked out too when it comes to spamming so much. But you guys are more than welcome to post links too. So it's like when it comes to certain topics that we're talking about, especially if you're a mod, also too, you guys are more than welcome to post links to the topic at hand too. Or and just like when it comes to doing that in a healthy way, that you're not disturbing the show, but also you just do it in a really respectful way too. If you want to, share a link when it comes to like an article or anything like that too. So, you know, I'm cool with that. Also, I'm very laid back when it comes to that. It's just like what I don't want to tolerate is just like people disrupting the show or being disrespectful towards me too, obviously. But you know, if you guys want to post a link about certain things that can help people when it comes to self care and wellness, it could be like an article or a recipe. Have at it, especially if you're a mod too. So I just really want to let you guys know about that, and just really be upfront with you guys too about it too. Just laying some ground rules. But I don't want to be like that tyrant too, like when it comes to certain, because I'm very flexible and very reasonable and very chill about it too. So, um, but anyways, I'm gonna see if I could, share Katie's channel. Also, let me see if I could find her. Yes, there she is. I know I had these links for rainy days, so let's see if you guys ever want to support these lovely people too. You're more than welcome to, check out their channels also. So let's see. I found okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can find Dolly's also. Let's see. Whoa. There we go. There's Dolly's channel too. Cool. So if you guys ever want to check out Maya's channel too, here's the link to that. And of course, Katie's also, if you want to check out her channel too. And of course, the Ron's channel too. I know probably everyone is subscribed to Ron's channel also, but if you're new to my channel, if you guys discover it also, and you guys ever want to support other content creators who are doing powerful things, feel free to check them out also. And same goes to Wolf Girl Oracle too. So, Dolly, she likes to be referred called Dolly too. So put some respect on her name too. And I'm not just say that to you guys. I'm just say that, in general too. So if you guys ever want to check out her channels too, people's channels that I posted, you're more than welcome to do so. I'll make sure to post it in the description too, so you guys could check it out for yourselves. And let's see if I didn't forget anyone else. Who was there? I think that's about everyone that I saw so far. I know Chrissy was there, but I don't have her stuff too. But if I find it, I'll post it eventually. So look like a fish in the water through the headlights. Okay, I got it. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get back to the topic in hand also. So it's kind of like with the dating scene now and people are traveling abroad and just like there's a lot of crazy stuff out there too, especially for any men who are out there who are listening. I know sometimes it's tough being a man out there. I don't want to like sound like a broken record, but it's kind of like sometimes when it comes to when you hear stories about certain guys doing those craziest things, it's like damn, you're making it look bad for all of us, especially if you're a black man too. So it's kind of like it's like shit, like it's like if you hear stories about certain dudes doing stuff abroad and you're hurting other people in their native land, it's like what the hell, what are you doing, you know? So it's kind of like like what the hell, it's like wow. And it's just like it's really crazy out there when it comes to traveling abroad also. There's a lot of crazy stuff out there, especially like on social media apps. It's really crazy out there. And just like for anyone who wants to just explore that for themselves, just really be just I'm just saying that out of kindness of my own heart, just really being careful out there because you never know who has, really ill and like unhealthy intentions to do something towards you. So it's kind of like really being careful out there, especially when it comes to the dating scene too. It's crazy out there. It's like, and it's just like if you meet people, they just want to Netflix and chill. It's just like you got to ask yourself, do you really want that? I mean, you want to experience that in a healthy way. It's like, and you guys are cool with it, okay, but at the same time, most people don't want to do that. So it's like, it's crazy out there in the dating scene. And just really, I just want to tell you guys, my audience, who are single people, whether you're, especially if you're a single man out there, or especially if you're, black too, or if you're white, of course, also just really being careful out there. And what's up, Clarence? Good to see you, bro. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's good? What's good? What's good? Good to see you, bro. Hopefully everything is well with you too. So thank you for being here, all that stuff too. So thank you for being here, Clarence, and all that good stuff. It's always good to see you, bro. So yeah, thank you for being here, especially for anyone who is still up. I mean, it's it's not almost like midnight, but it's getting there. So, and I just got some leftover food the other day that not only that my dad cooked, but I cooked too. So it's like, oh shit, like I don't want it to get cold and all that. So I'm trying to want to keep this under in like an hour or so at least. So, but anyways, it's good. It's good to see you guys though. We're the midnight. We're the night. Yes, the night owls. Yeah, you guys are. Holy shit, you guys don't play that shit. Yo, you guys don't play that. Yo, my gosh, you guys are awesome. You guys probably have some. You guys are party animals, basically. Because usually with me around this time, I'm usually in my bed right now. So I'm surprised that I still have the energy to do not only just listen for 4 hours straight in the piano, but also come live and just talk with you guys too, So yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Just connect with you guys too. And of course, also, like I was saying earlier, if you guys ever want to just share any kind of suggestions for what kind of content you guys want to see on the self-care and wellness channel, just feel free to send me your questions, at any time also. So if you guys ever want to check out I believe it's like a Google questionnaire. It's linked in my link trees too. So if you want to send me your questions there, I'm totally open to that as well. I check my email on the weekdays too. And of course, also if you guys ever, say if you want like like a Reiki attunement, if you guys want to experience a yoga class, one-on-one too, online or in person too, if that's possible. That's totally cool too. You guys can check it out as well. So, but anyways, if you guys want to do so too, but I love connecting with you guys and just and having fun also. So, oh, you're in the East Coast, so you're probably like in New York and all that. So shout out to all my East Coast people out there too. I know people in New York are, you know, just like when it comes to, NYC, shout out to my people who are there too. I have nothing but respect for people in NYC. You guys are built different. Same goes to people I know in Florida. And I know there's some people that I know in Arizona and Texas, and especially in Florida. I know people in Florida are built different. And I'm saying that respectfully too. So it's like, yo, it's like not only, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be based in Vice City again, but like people in Florida are built different. So it's like, oh shit, like shout out to you guys. You guys are built different. And I'm saying that too from the most respectful ways too. So yeah, definitely. So thank you guys for being here too. It's only 10. Yeah, I feel that too. It's just like, you guys feel that also. It's kind of like you feel like you want to hibernate, but it feels like it's like midnight, but it's not midnight. It's like, what the hell? It's like, it's only 10:48, but it feels like it's 12:48. It's like, what the AM? Like, what the fuck? So I totally understand that too. So totally. It like, cause to me right now, it feels like it's like 12:49 AM. Like it's midnight. It's like, but it's like 10:49 PM in the Pacific time, the West Coast. So it's like, what the hell? It's like, it makes you think like this.
Now you tell me.
It's like, huh? It's like, what the hell? It's like, Reggie? What the hell? It's like, what the fuck's happening out here? But anyways, yeah, I actually want to share a video with you guys too that I want to talk to you guys about when it comes to traveling overseas too. If you're in the dating scene, I just really want to share that with you guys. What you guys felt about it, what's your thoughts on it too. You guys are more than welcome to share your own feelings about it, your own feelings about this quick video too. So this, I think my friend sent this to me. I think it was like on Thursday or Friday, but I think it was Friday. But we want to share with you guys too, just really see what's up also. So, shout out to NBC. This is their video. I just really want to share this real quick. We're going to react to it. So let's see if I can. There we go. Let's see if this actually works. So we're going to play it. And here we go.
Tonight, an urgent warning for Americans visiting Colombia after a string of deaths in tourist hotspots. The U.S. Embassy in Bogota urging travelers not to use dating apps in the country, writing in a security alert that criminals are using the sites to lure victims, with many U.S. citizens drugged, robbed, and even killed by their Colombian dates.
Crazy.
Embassy officials confirming the deaths of at least 8 Americans traveling in Medellin, possibly linked to the apps.
I'm out of words to describe. I don't even know how I feel right now.
A situation all too familiar for the family of 50-year-old Tujer Jean.
Yeah, my heart goes out to the people who are affected like that. It sucks, And it's just like, I know, like, when it comes to traveling abroad too, I mean, I'm nothing against that, honestly. Like, even when I was younger too, in my 20s, I always wanted to travel abroad and like go to Brazil for the carnival or go to Japan just to see like the Godzilla, places. They have like the Godzilla conventions and Godzilla statues too. I'm gonna see those kind of like landscapes. Appreciating the culture about it too, like in Japan and Brazil. But when it comes to with the other stuff that most other people do, especially when it comes to with dating and like with the Hasbro Bros stuff, it's really crazy. I don't know. It's just weird to me too when it comes to the Hasbro Bros stuff. Have you guys ever heard of that? Also, it's just, I don't know. It's just like, I got really like mixed feelings about that too. It's just because I have nothing against like traveling. Just like going to like places like on vacation. If you want to go to Jamaica, just like to like a resort, or if you want to go to Brazil just for a carnival, what happens like probably like around now and like each year, or just like in Japan if you want to go to like a convention or anything like that too. But at the same time, like stuff like this really breaks my heart, just because like people take advantage of people, like especially foreigners too, visiting their land. It's crazy out there. We gotta stay safe out there too. So anyways, I'm gonna play the video a little bit more and just really, get back to it. And if you guys ever want to check out the video too, I'll post a link to it as well in the description below.
An artist and activist from Minnesota who we first reported on last month. He had been traveling in Colombia in December when he called his brother out of the blue asking for money.
This time he was like, hey, do you have a couple of thousand? I was like, yeah, no problem. When do you want it? He said, I want it now. I'm in this bit of a situation here. I go, oh, yeah, I can do that.
Zhang's family telling our Minneapolis affiliate soon after he stopped responding to their messages, he was found dead. A local prosecutor saying Zhang was kidnapped during a date and killed when he could not make the ransom payment, and that his body was found covered in stab wounds.
I was confused. To be honest with you, I don't know why, what the motive is.
Zhang had visited Colombia in the past, posting photos and videos to social media as recently as October with an unidentified woman.
I'm with my girl.
The embassy's alert indicated officials do not believe all 8 of the deaths are linked, and said they've seen an increase in reports of incidents involving the use of online dating applications to lure victims, typically foreigners, for robbery by force or using sedatives to drug and rob individuals. Often the reports coming from major Colombian cities like Medellin, Cartagena, and Bogota.
Yeah, and it's like I never been to Colombia, so I have nothing against Colombia too. But it's just like things like this really kind of like make me concerned for my own safety if I ever want to just travel to places like like Brazil or Japan. If people take advantage of people like that in a certain way too, so I just really wanted to just share this video with you guys too, especially for any men out there who want to just travel abroad, just not only just trying to say like for romantic purposes, but also just like in general, see if you guys are going to like a convention, if you guys are just going to see family or if it's business, anything like that. Just really being safe out there too, because it sucks to hear stories about people losing their loved ones out of unfortunate circumstances. So yeah, I just really want to share with these guys too. Hope if you guys couldn't watch this video too, I totally understand.
Murders of foreign visitors went up by 29% in the latter part of 2023 compared to the previous year, according to the embassy. And most of the victims
Yeah,
were
same
U.S.
here, Ocean
citizens.
Garnet.
It's a popular destination for Americans who are big contributors to Colombia's tourism industry, making up nearly 30% of foreign travelers in the first half of last year. But behind that beauty, tragedy and unanswered questions for families like Zhang's, a case where no arrests have been announced, according to that local prosecutor. Loved ones are left to mourn from thousands of miles away.
And he'll draw everybody in. That's the type of people he is.
Okay. With that, Stephen Romo joins us. Stephen, so what kind of advice is the U.S. Embassy giving travelers? Because a lot of people travel to Colombia.
Yeah, a lot of people do, that's for sure. The advice actually applies to pretty much anywhere that you're dating when you find people online. A lot of it is if you meet a stranger, go to a public place. We hear that time and time again. Also, tell friends and family your plans, where you're going, details about the person.
Yeah, this is like basic, common sense too. Just really trusting your gut, just, travel in big groups and just really being in a safe area that you can really just be comfortable in too. So yeah, I'll post more of the link below too. So if you guys ever want to, watch this for yourself, I mean, it's just like, yeah, it's scary out there too, Ocean Runner. So if you want to inform like people that you are in those places, oh, are in those places too, I'll post a link to the video also if you guys ever want to check it out. So let's see. There we go. So yeah, it's crazy out there. Oh, okay. Your daughter plays for the Mexican softball. Oh, that's powerful. Okay. So have they won? Oh, that's cool, Oceanet. I hope they won some games too. Oh wow. Oh shoot. That's crazy. Man, right around the motorcycles and peaks inside cows. Oh, that's fucking scary. Yikes. Yeah, so you really gotta be careful where you're going too, especially if like if you, I know you gotta have your phone with you at all times, but it's just like really just being safe than sorry. So yeah, just hope your daughter is okay too, Ocean Runnet, when it comes to with her and your softball team. But yeah, it's crazy out there, and especially with people in those environments will take advantage of people, visitors going to their country. It's like they do whatever it takes to just get what they want. So it's kind of like if certain guys want to take your phones or girls want to just women or take advantage of certain people too, you really gotta be careful. So yeah, it's scary out there. Just really being safe, traveling with groups and in a safe area too. It can be just be safe and all that too. Yeah, it's sad too, and it's just yeah, that's crazy. But hopefully your daughter's okay too, while she's on it when it comes to that kind of stuff too. You know. So yeah, it's crazy, and my heart goes out to the people who are affected by what I just showed, the shit that they reacted to in the video. So it's crazy, crazy stuff out there too, especially when it comes to you're traveling overseas, just really being careful out there too. I know, like for, especially for adults, we make our own choices, but it's just heartbreaking to hear stories of just like unfortunate circumstances, and situations that could have been avoided too. So yeah, I just really want to express that to you guys also. And if you guys ever want to check it out, also the video, here's the link to it also. So if you guys ever again want to check it out, I'll post a link to it in the description below. And yeah, but anyways, I'm gonna pull some cards for the collective. I know it's late for anyone who is just listening, but I want to pull some cards for the collective. I just really want to connect with you guys, catch up, and all that stuff too. But I appreciate you guys for just just connecting, being here too, and just listening to me talk. I did 5 hours total. Now it's been an hour already too, just like live streaming, which is an accomplishment because I thought me being hibernating and not being on social media as much, I kind of lose my touch, but I haven't lost my touch. So that's an accomplishment right there. So he says my friend's daughter is living in Utah. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad your friend's daughter is safe. In Utah, that's a cool place. So cool stuff. That's where doTERRA is too. The home base too, which is cool. I actually want to go to Utah to just see the doTERRA headquarters. Let's see what it looks like. It looks really pretty cool. But yeah, I'm glad your friend's daughter is safe. So good stuff there. Good stuff. So I'm gonna pull some cards for the collective and all that stuff too. Tourists love to capture the moments of pictures. Yeah, that's the thing too. So yeah, you're right. Because like, especially if you're traveling, you want to just capture the moments when it comes to certain landscapes too. Like if you're like in Rio de Janeiro and you want to see that big Jesus statue, you want to take a picture of that. But at the same time, you risk of just people wanting to just take your stuff. I mean, that's kind of like damn. It's like a double-edged sword. So yeah, I totally understand you when it comes to that. It's crazy out there. So I totally understand where you're coming from with that. It's a wild Saturday. Yeah, it's a wild Saturday night too. So, but we can make those moments for ourselves to make it better too. Just making it more enjoyable. Whether it can be like learning something new, just looking at cards, or getting like being open to getting to reading, all that kind of stuff too. So, yeah, it's a wild Saturday night for sure. But you guys make it all worthwhile too, especially on this channel as well. So definitely, because I got like stuff to do. Like I uploaded a lot of gaming footage from playing Tekken 8. If you guys don't know what Tekken is, it's like a fighting game that's been around since 1996, I believe. It's really cool, very fun. Tekken 8's like one of those games where you can just if you want to learn a character, learn how their strengths and weaknesses are, frame data, and reversals, sidestepping. It's really cool. But at the same time, it's just like it's a fun game. So so if you guys ever want to experience, it's a really fun game. If you got like a PC or Xbox or PS5, totally worth it to getting that game. And anyone can learn it too. It's really pretty simple at the same time. It's pretty challenging if you ever are into fighting games, martial arts. So but anyways, so we'll post some cards for the collective. Just really share what we can all take for tonight, for in general too, for the days coming up ahead. So let's see. Let's see what we have here too. Let's see. Cards two pretty guys. Okay, what is the third message here too? Okay, let's see there. Okay. And what is the answer to these messages? Hmm. What is the answer to these messages? Let's see. Ooh, okay. All right, I got some fun, interesting messages for anyone who is listening and watching this live and watching the replay too. So if any of these messages resonate with you, that hits home just for your heart chakra, your third eye, etc., you're always welcome to share your own feelings and thoughts in the chat and in the comment section too if you're watching a replay. So with the first message that I have for you guys also is about, what do you need right now also? So it's kind of like, when it comes to self-care and just really listening to yourself, what do you need right now too, especially in this very moment? And just really listening to that also to that feeling, so if you feel like you need to just rest, if you need to just, take care of important things too, just really, listening to what you need right now also too, and just really, exploring that for yourself when it comes to for your own well-being, when it comes to with your desires and goals that you want to set for yourself. And if you have any kind of like expectations also too, when it comes to with this message, just really exploring that too, and just really recognizing that also. I know like expectations is kind of like, desires too. So it's kind of like, like expectations that you want to see results to the desires and goals that you want to set for ourselves. So just really, exploring that, just really recognizing that also when it comes to those expectations too, especially, when it comes towards yourself and towards other things too, because I know things like are beyond our control, but when it comes to with those desires and goals, just really recognizing that if that pops up for you too, when it comes to with this message. And just like when it comes to, with fear, because, sometimes fear can not only be in our head, but also it can be in our hearts too. It can make us feel anxious in our hearts. It can make us feel clouded in our heads, lost in our mental space too. And just like fear is like a really crazy place to be, but also, we can really learn from that to really just come out of it on top, where we can just really say, fuck fear. It's like, what? It'll make me feel weird at first, but it's kind of like if you give fear like the middle finger and kind of like, like Stone Cold Steve Austin, like in the Attitude Era, just giving that, fear the middle finger too. So when it comes to with this message, and sometimes it'll lie to your face also too, because it'll make you be in a weird place, but also it'll help you to just not only to recognize it and just like, kick it to the curb, just kind of like, when it comes to, when it comes to fear too. And just like, when it comes to, uh, with the last message that I have for the collective is all about romantic sex. So it's kind of like, hey, romantic sex is like, hey, yo, like what? It's like, ooh, brr, being spicy and all that shit too. So it's kind of like with romantic sex, just really, just really bringing more romance and love towards your life also, especially, since it's February, it's like the date that, Valentine's Day is around the corner too. So just really, bringing more romance into your, relationships too. If you're dating someone, if you're single too, there's nothing wrong just, with self pleasure, which is really cool. It's healthy for us, especially for your sacral chakras too. Just really bringing more fun into your life. So however you want to just bring that romantic kind of energy towards your relationship goals too, especially for yourself and for the person if for anyone that you're dating to, and just like especially in your relationship, your intimate relationships, also with someone that you're dating, that you're in a relationship with too, can really just spice things up in your life also too, especially when it comes to romantic sex. So just really bringing that towards that kind of creative energy too, especially when it comes to with romantic sex. It doesn't have to be sex per se too. It could be just something very romantic and spicy and fun, especially during Valentine's Day too. So however you want to practice that, you want to experience that with yourself, if you're a single person or if you're dating someone too, if you're in a serious relationship, if it's another woman, another man, or just really go for it and really do it, doing that in a healthy way too. So you're like, woohoo! There you go. So yes, indeed, Ocean Garnet. So I'm gonna share these messages one more time for you guys, just really explain it in a really short way too. So just really recognizing what you need right now, also when it comes to with this message, and just really recognizing those expectations, not only with yourself but also with other people too. When it comes to with this powerful message here, just really recognizing those expectations from with yourself and other people when it comes to certain desires and goals as well. And if you feel like you experience any kind of weird energy, like when it comes to fear, just really recognizing that and really giving fear the middle finger too. So when it comes to with this message, and it will lie to your face also once we figure out what is the problem of that, and we can really find a solution to what's making us feel that way too. So it's kind of like giving fear the middle finger and just really coming out of that kind of heavy energy as well. And just like as well, just really bringing more romantic sex too in your life also, especially in your love life too. So however you want to just bring that in towards you also, just really exploring that for yourself, whether you're straight, if you're gay, binary, bisexual, etc. too, if you're a man, if you're a woman, you know binary, etc. too. So gender neutral, just learning all those terms also too. So I'm a kind of a boomer when it comes to the terms, but I'm catching up. So but anyways, hopefully that helped for anyone who is listening and watching this live and watching the replay. And to answer your question, Ocean Garnet, I haven't bought any new tarot decks lately for the last, oh my gosh, for the last couple of years. But the one that I received so far is the crystallized deck too. This is like a really gift from a really dear friend of mine. I love her dearly too. It was a birthday gift, so I got this last year. It was like intentionally it was like a birthday gift, but I got it later on too, just because she couldn't have the time to give it to me until the day that I saw her. So the only deck that I got that's new is this one. It's really has to do with crystals and with spirituality also. It's really cool. So like the first card that I shared too came from this deck as well. So it's really cool. I use it, just like when it comes to with the collective readings, and if I'm working, do a reading for a client, I'll use these cards too. So yeah, so hopefully that answer your questions. I haven't I think I stopped buying like tarot decks after my DC Comics tarot deck too. So it's like after that, I was like, nah, I don't want no decks anytime soon because I got enough. So hopefully that answered your question, Ocean Garnet, and to anyone who had similar questions also. So with that being said, I'm about to wrap it up with you guys also. I'm going to change it to something more comfortable. I'm glistening. You guys can't recognize it. But I'm looking forward to connect with you guys on Monday. I'll make sure to be on time this time. So if you guys ever want to connect with me again, I'll be doing another show with a one-on-one. What was it? Oh, damn, what was it called? God damn it. The one-on-one honest conversations. So I'll be live on Monday and I'll be live on Wednesday too. So if you guys ever want to, connect with me on those days too, if that you can, you're more than welcome to do so. You're welcome with open arms as well. You know, The artwork is really cool in these cards too, Ocean Garnet. It's the artwork is really awesome. It comes with a cool book too. So not only if you ever want to just get this deck for yourself, also it comes with these cards, but also it comes with a really cool little uh little book too. It's really cool. So my friend got me this for my birthday. So this deck and this book came together too. It was a really cool birthday gift. I appreciate it for doing that. So you can learn more about, with the crystals, from solidite to, to like salt and all kind of stuff too when it comes to with these messages. It's really cool. It got some cool stuff you really get. And it's called the Illustrated Crystallary. So it's kind of like, it's a really cool oracle deck. So it's really awesome. Got all these crystals and, elements and all that cool stuff too. So, so magical gems and minerals, which is really cool. So much love to my friend who got me this for my birthday gift. And if you guys, I think I have it on Amazon also, if you guys ever want to just, check it out for yourself too, when it comes to with this deck too. You want to get these cards for yourself. It's totally worth it. So yes, anyways, good night to anyone who is listening. Thank you, Ocean Garnet, to who else? Clarence, thank you for dropping by. Also, for anyone who is listening, also thank you guys for being here, listening, staying up, whatever time zone that you're into, in any kind of place that you are, from if you're in America, Canada, South America, in Asia, in Africa, if you're in Europe too. Much love to all my peeps around the globe. Guys, stay safe out there, stay healthy, just do what you guys need to do to take care of yourself, especially when it comes to your subtle body. And I'm looking forward to connect with you guys on Monday and on Wednesday too. And I'm looking forward to connect with you guys again too. So having more open conversations like this too, that we can all communicate, we can all chat and have an open discussion about. And I'm looking forward to connect with you guys too. So if you guys ever want to send me your questions, you guys ever want to book my services, you guys ever want to check out my social media pages also, and so much more too, my gaming channel as well, just feel free to check out my Linktree. Has all my links to my social media sites, to the community forum website that I have too, and all the kind of stuff too. Just feel free to check it out at any time too. So have at it, and good night, sweet dreams. Take care of yourselves, and maybe continue to practice self-care. That could be beneficial for not only for ourselves, but also for our loved ones and our whole environment. And I'll see you guys around on Monday. So you guys take care, and many blessings. And namaste. And before I go to, if you guys ever want to, support, let me say that again. If you guys like the live stream, if you guys ever want to leave a like, also, just feel free to smash that like button. That really does appreciate it too. It helps my channel grow, also being the algorithm as well. So I just really want to, express that as well. So again, if you guys ever want to, support me on this, especially for support this channel, also just feel free to smash the like button. I really, that really helps too. So anyways, I'm about to, head out and all that stuff too. And also before I go too, I just want to give a really nice, public message for anyone who's just going through it out there too. And it's just like when it comes to, people giving you crap, just about being yourself. So if anyone gives you, gives you crap for being yourself, just give them this energy like this.
People don't like how you be yourself. Fuck them. Fuck them up against the wall. Wear handcuffs on and crazy through all their lips. That's all you do.
That's all you do. And you know what? And you just give them this energy like this. You know what? And you know what?
And that is a promise.
Yeah. Anyways, much love, and you guys take care. See you guys on Monday and Wednesday. Namaste. So, Yes, much love. Yes, there will be more clips like that too in the Ocean on it. So I might invest in like a soundboard so I could play those kind of like iconic like sounds like from Metal Gear Solid and all that kind of stuff too, like most people have in their live streams, which is totally cool. So I might invest in that one day. And so I get a soundboard, I can make all those kind of noises too. That'd be so cool. But anyways, much love, take care, and stay safe. I'll see you guys next week. So where is that button? How can I end it? Brr. Reggie? Why can I end? There we go. So anyways, take care. Much love.